Good day, ladies and gentlemen of the Total Debt Freedom world. I got a request today to do a video on people that have been hiding their credit card debt from family or friends, more specifically spouses. This seems to be the pattern or trend. And they often ask, how do I get out of debt without letting my spouse know about the sticky situation that I got in? I'll give you an example that came up today. A woman that is originally from the Philippines. House is practically free and clear. It's worth $450,000. Has about $35,000 in credit card debt because she ran it up trying to take care of family business in the Philippines. So sending money back or things that they may or may not have needed that she deemed necessary for them. So as a result, she's got all this credit card debt, has not been able to resolve it. Her husband does not know about it, but she's stuck. Doesn't know what to do. How do I get rid of the debt, she says to us. She wants to get into a program to get out of debt, but doesn't want her spouse to find out about it. So we get asked this question often. It can be anything from, credit card debt that was racked up and they don't want the spouse to find out about it because they were moving money around, to family. It could have been because of a gambling problem. It's often something embarrassing and they just don't want their partner to hear about it. The problem with it, though, is more often than not, people have their money, their affairs, their financial affairs tied into their spouse. When you get married, often you have shared bank accounts, you have shared credit cards. That's just the way that partnerships like that work. Now, in scenarios where you might have your own personal cards, that's great. You think you can get away with not having your spouse find out about it, and you can for the most part. Let's say you got 4 credit cards, and 2 of them you share with your spouse, and then the other 2 are your own. And you rack up the credit card debt, and you don't want your partner to know about it because you think you've been intelligent and kept it separate from your joint accounts. But the truth of the matter is anytime you get involved in a debt relief program, bankruptcy, consumer proposal, credit counseling, any number of these other programs out there, you're going to need to disclose the fact that you have debt to your spouse. It's basically an all-encompassing all or none. Now, the unique thing about our approach to negotiating debt is we often have to have these difficult conversations with couples and bring them together. Essentially, you need to invite the other person into the conversation and let them know that there is a problem and that there is a way to deal with it and to solve it. If you're stuck on how to handle this, how to bring your spouse or your partner into the conversation without them becoming upset or losing their mind on you. This one woman today thought her husband would lose his mind on her if he found out about the credit card debt. There are ways to handle that. It's not a one-size-fits-all type of conversation, but essentially you need to invite them into the conversation. It is not something that you can hide from them. It is not something that will go away on its own. The sit and fester approach, the stick your head in the sand and hope it goes away approach, it will never work. It will never deal with a debt, and all that will happen is it'll just keep compounding and getting worse and worse. We've seen this time and time again over the 15 years we've been in this business. You simply cannot stick your face in the sand and ignore it and hope that it goes away. I invite you today to pick up the phone and give us a call and have that difficult conversation with us. Our number is 866-833-6282 or 866-833-1992. Give us a call. Let's see what the scoop is, what the story is, and if there's a way that it can be resolved, and if we need to bring your spouse into the conversation or not. Thanks for checking out the video today. Guys, I appreciate you asking these questions. It gives me a great amount of resources to put out for you to answer your questions. If you're watching this on YouTube, please leave a comment below. Give the video a like to let me know that you're enjoying the content. If you have any special requests, or if it's a private or confidential nature, you don't want people to see it in the comments, the Total Debt Freedom Facebook page is often the best place to go. Shoot me a message there. I'm happy to record a video to answer your question anonymously. Thanks for checking out the video. Have an amazing day. Ciao for now.